The most important thing when you're starting your clothing brand is your name. It's not if you make a fire t-shirt design, it's if people are going to remember where that t-shirt design came from. So how do you find a name that sounds real and not some random cliche TikTok brand? So today I'm breaking down exactly how you should name your clothing brand, what it should look like, how to get your trademarks. I'm not about to give you a generator or some random AI prompts. I got you on real world things that actually work and how I got to naming my brand. But before we even get into the rules or methods, let's fix your mindset. Good brand name doesn't sound like a small business. It needs to sound like it's always existed. These people who are just coming across it need to have FOMO of they've just found this and they've been missing out on this brand their entire life. The name has to sound bigger than you. Please, in your brand name, do not include something like clothing or apparel. Stop thinking, what sounds really cool right now? What works here? Think of something that is timeless, that in 5 years down the track is still gonna sound just as good. So yes, if you're about to name your brand Hustle, Trap, Vision, Aura, just click off the video. Let me give you a few rules when you're brainstorming of how it should go down. 1 to 2 words max. Think supreme, represent, fear of God. There's an of in there, but the of that doesn't count. You do not need a sentence, you need a 1 word or 2 word statement. Rule 2, it needs to be easy to say and easy to spell. If someone can't pronounce it, how are they going to be able to search for it or find you on IG or tell it to their friends? Rule number 3, it needs to match your brand's vibe, your brand's voice, and your brand's mission. So if you're making streetwear, it needs to match that streetwear aesthetic. If you're going for that more luxury, $1,000 t-shirt kind of thing like Gucci or Louis Vuitton, you see what I'm saying? Those names all sound sort of the same in that old style, that old money sort of vibe. You need to match your brand's mission. And rule number 4, it has to be original and not taken. So we've already got supreme, we don't need supremacy or surprise or anything like that, alright? It needs to be original, it doesn't need to be used yet. If it already exists, please just don't try and remix it. You're going to save yourself so much money when you blow up and they try to hit you for copyright. And rule number 5, it needs to sound good on its own. I'm talking no Hustle, Trap, Vision, Aura apparel or Hustle, Trap, Vision, Aura clothing or anything like that. You can use that in your domain, but it needs to sound good just by itself. What are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing 9150. What are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing Cortez. What are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing Represent. Alright, so now you know the rules, but that means nothing without the feeling that comes behind your name. Get out your pen and paper and write down these questions and answer them yourself. And I trust me, you will have the best name ever. Number 1, what emotion do I want my brand to give? Is it confidence? Is it rebellion? Is it calm? Is it, maybe a bit of nostalgia? People hear the name, when people wear the clothes, what do they want to feel? Making vintage clothes, it's probably going to be nostalgia or a calming sort of thing if you're making those luxury clothes. Number 2, when you close your eyes and you visualize what your brand's picture wants to be, what do you think? Is it like a desert highway? Is it a city nightscape? That sort of thing. Maybe it's a mansion in LA or something. I don't know, man. What do you picture when you think about what you want your brand to be? 3, if your brand was a person, how would they talk and how would they dress? Think of a celebrity, think of a fashion designer already, and study them and study what they design and how they talk. That is exactly what you should base your name off. And number 4, if there's any music you listen to, there's any films or any sort of art style or any sort of photography style that inspires you, whether it's black and white, is that going to be your brand's image and somehow off your brand's name? If you like black and white, are you going to call your brand monochrome? For example, with my brand with 9150, I see dark tones, those sort of washy textures and like industrial sort of vibes. I have that sort of brutalistic vibe, that clean, minimal streetwear tone, which you can see on my Instagram. And the name is Angel Numbers for Success Requires Sacrifice. And I low-key think naming your brand after numbers is the method. Numbers are timeless unless you're naming your brand 6767 or something like that. Does it sound clean when you say it out loud? Is the Instagram handle available or a variation of your Instagram handle available? When you Google it, does anything else come up in the clothing space? If it comes up as a restaurant, that's cool. If it comes up as some apartment name or something like that, that is completely cool. Ask a few of your homies, send them a voice message saying, yo, how would you spell this? And then you say their brand name. Say it 10 times out loud. If it starts to sound whack after the 9th or 10th time, on to the next one. And I'm telling you now, Save all the extra junk for when you make the designs. I'm talking like 9150 streetwear. You don't need that. Or 9150 creative studio, right? I have that as one of my designs, but I don't have that in my actual name. Your actual name should just be 1 or 2 words, and even 2 is pushing it. It needs to be a standalone vision. A great name isn't going to be about perfection. It's going to be about the identity that you hide behind it.